Okay, so we're on Shockwave episode 49 tonight. This is the final episode of the night, and this show starts with Andrade, who comes out to ringside. He's just looking like a freaking superstar. He's dressed to the nines in a nice fancy suit. He has some nice Oakley sunglasses, and he gets in the ring, and he just has a few words to say. He gets on the microphone. He says he won the Pick Your Poison contract ladder match, meaning he gets a title shot anytime he wants. He gets a challenge for any title he wants, anytime he wants. And he says that's pretty interesting because he noticed that NGW uNcEnSoRed, the NGW World Champion, is competing in a non-sanctioned street fight, and that's gonna take a lot. He's talking about the kind of toll that's gonna take on the body of the world champion MJF, and Andrade finalizes by saying he's going to be very interested in the outcome of that street fight. And he tells MJF, be careful. And Andrade leaves the ring, and that takes us to our first quarterfinal match of the night. First quarterfinal match of the night is Raquel Gonzalez taking on Tamina. That's right, Bret Hart versus Rollins or Pentagon for the NGW Television title. That match will happen at uNcEnSoRed. How about Andrade? Andrade saying that he's going to be paying very close attention to the NGW World Champion in that street fight. Andrade probably thinking that I'm going to go after MJF. I'm going to make quick work of MJF. And there's Tamina. Tamina, the way she dominated Liv Morgan. Just dominated Liv Morgan in the first round of the tournament. But here comes the one half of the NGW Tag Champions, Raquel Gonzalez.
From El Paso, Texas, one half of the women's.
And Raquel Gonzalez means all business. We've just watched her dominate. We watched her and Britt Baker, for that matter, dominate the women's division. There's not a single tag team these two women have not destroyed. And Lita and Candice LeRae, they're up next. Lita and Candice LeRae strung together some wins. One of the few teams that have so far not gone and faced Britt Baker and Raquel Gonzalez in tag team action. And Lita, with her experience, and Candice LeRae with her tenacity, they think that they are the combination that can beat Baker and Gonzalez. But right now, with Gonzalez still being in this tournament, it's going to be hard to say who moves on. It's going to be hard to say when that tag title match happens, as these two powerhouses, Tamina and Gonzalez, go straight to work. Gonzalez flooring Tamina with the German suplex, just releasing it, just tossing Tamina. I've never seen Tamina manhandled like that. And look at Tamina loot these press and fires off some right hands unguarded. And likewise, I've never seen anyone do that to Raquel Gonzalez. This is going to be an all-octane match. Two of the strongest women. Oh my God, Raquel just clotheslines Tamina over the top rope. So the interesting thing about this match is the people playing Raquel Gonzalez and Tamina are Drew McIntyre and Tyler Bate. So our NGW Tag Champions, Disrespected No More, are actually wrestling each other right now, because King is playing Tamina and FIFA is playing Raquel. So that's pretty interesting. Raquel slides back in the ring. Tamina goes in after, runs into an Irish whip from Raquel. Raquel goes low, and that drop kick, we saw that combination. We saw that combination from Raquel Gonzalez in her match. Clothesline from Tamina. In her match with Manami Toyota, I was about to say, before Tamina just fired back with that clothesline that just knocked Raquel right off her feet. Tamina really just giving it to Raquel Gonzalez in this match. I don't think Tamina heard the news that she's an underdog as she goes to work on that trapezius muscle. It's going right to work on that trap. Just look at the clawing that muscle. Just clenching on it. Big super kick that knocks Raquel Gonzalez out. And now Tamina climbs to the top. What's Tamina got planned here? Big splash and gets all of it.
Can't waste any time here. All that's left now is for Tamina to finish her.
And Tamina just rolls Raquel Gonzalez over. We might have an upset here, folks. We might have the next champion eliminated from the tournament. No, Raquel gets a shoulder up. Very close, says Tamina. Tamina just banging Raquel Gonzalez's head on that canvas. Bret Hart last week defended that title successfully against Buddy Murphy. And look at that. No, Raquel powers out. And Raquel waiting for Tamina to get to her feet. And look at that. We've seen that move before. Just spikes Tamina. Center of the ring in a pinfall. And Tamina with the shoulder up. My God, this feels like a Hollywood blockbuster. Why go to the theaters when you can watch NGW Monday nights? We have the action. And a big block. Raquel blocks that and goes right after the patella. And look at her just throw Tamina across the ring. Both these women have just, the way they just ragged on each other. Look at this. Look how she just lifts Tamina in the air and drops her. And then a big boot right over the forehead. And Raquel says, we're going right back to work. No, Tamina, double leg. What's Tamina got planned? Tamina has a pin after that double leg. No, she has her feet on the rope. And Raquel powers out.
Can't believe what we're seeing here.
Snapmare from Tamina. And Tamina was about to headbutt her in the back of the head, but ran into an elbow from Raquel Gonzalez and a big boot from Raquel.
This could be the end of the road for her here, guys. But
I kind of like this this attire on Raquel Gonzalez. I don't like that first outfit she had, but this one's nice. And no, she spikes Tamina again. And another pin. And a 2 count. And Raquel Gonzalez cannot believe it. Tamina tough. Tamina built tough. Blocks the kick, does Tamina. Raquel stumbles into the turnbuckle and gets smothered with a boot to the throat by Tamina. And look at this, Tamina with the big bomb off the ropes. Big kick from Tamina, and now Tamina goes for another pinfall. And Raquel kicks out once more. And Tamina just not relenting. Just continues the attack. What's Tamina looking to do here? Tamina climbs the top rope. Big splash off the top, and she gets all of it.
what a comeback. She goes for the cover. 1, 2.
And Raquel with the shoulder out again. And Tamina, big Irish whip into the turnbuckle corner. Or to the turnbuckle on a back suplex. It seems like ever since that splash from the top, the tides have turned in this match, and now Tamina's in control as she cranks that neck. Just goes right to work on Raquel Gonzalez.
Superstars appear to be operating on fumes here, guys.
And Raquel punched the midsection, and a big right hand breaks away from Tamina. And look at her just pick Tamina up, and a fall away slam that just, look how far Tamina went. Just like tossing a heavy bag. This is just another day in the office for Raquel, but same could be said for Tamina, who gets to her feet and tosses, just flips Raquel Gonzalez. Both women back on their feet now. And Tamina looking to finish this. Big suplex. No.
You can see the confidence.
No, she gets it. No, wait, Raquel slides off the shoulders and blocks a right hand and a scoop slam from Tamina. Tamina looking very impressive tonight, folks. DDT. And another pin. And a 2 count. What is it going to take for Tamina to beat Raquel? Raquel has to roll outside of the ring. Tamina, though, gets to the top rope and knocked. Oh, no, it blocked. And just slams her over that apron. And look at Tamina counters. Counters with a fireman's carry. Tamina's going to need to get this back in the ring. And Raquel gets back in before Tamina, which means Raquel has the advantage. No, I take that back. Tamina sidesteps. And look at Tamina firing those knees off on Raquel Gonzalez. No, Raquel ducks a clothesline. Beats an Irish whip. Raquel just moving a little slower. Tamina a little bit faster in this exchange. And look at that, another bomb using the top rope for the assist. And a kick from Tamina. Tamina's all business tonight. Tamina trying to put an end to this. And she cranks the neck. Raquel, I don't think I've ever seen Raquel in such a compromising position in NGW. She's dominated straight from the rip, but now she's able to get out of that neck crank, big right hand, and a big clothesline that drops Tamina. And Raquel thinks that's enough for a pin. And no, a 2 count, I thought it was. And Raquel can't believe it. You know what? She says, you know what? I'm not going to argue. Not going to argue with the ref. I'm just going to continue to press the attack. And she picks Tamina up, but gets kicked. No, runs into a super kick. No, Raquel blocks it. My God. The action faster than what I can call it, folks. And there's a, what is this Raquel has worked in now? I don't think we've seen Raquel use a submission since in NGW.
Given their performances tonight, it's too bad one of these superstars
just cranking on that shoulder.
on the losing end.
And she lets go. And eats a kick. Does Raquel. A clothesline block. Runs into a kick. And a big boot from Raquel Gonzalez. And a recliner.
She better do something fast.
No, Tamina. Tamina gets back to her feet, breaks out of the grab. A camel clutch broken.
She breaks it.
Tamina throws Raquel. And hits her with a super kick.
The bus. This one is
And Tamina goes to the top rope. This could be it.
here we go.
She gets the splash.
Now she just needs to finish her off.
And there's the pin. This is what Tamina's been looking for. And my God, the 2 of 3 champions have been eliminated from this tournament. Tamina goes on to the next round.
Another peek at the moves you saw in that match.
Just look at Raquel. Just tried everything. What a match. That was a fantastic match in the quarterfinal round.
That's a woman on a mission.
Tamina with that big frog splash. The champions, the tag champions, have been knocked out of the Mildred Burke Cup.
Look at her go.
That was a pretty damn good match. My God. What a match.
And the first match of the night comes to an end in thrilling fashion. And you just know the rest of the card is watching in the back.
All right. Our next match is... That match was really good. My man. My God. That was the best match of the show so far. What's up, Blake? Next match is Kairi Sane versus Mickie James. Freaking was that that was Tamina. Tamina advanced to the semifinals. How you doing, Blake? It's been a week, I believe. Last Tuesday. And Kairi Sane. Yeah, I agree. Raquel Gonzalez versus Tamina was 100% the match of the tournament. Well, there's no debate. No debate. They brought it. They brought the heat. And what a match. What an opening match. What an opening match for Shockwave. Raquel Gonzalez being dethroned by Tamina. Tamina moves on to the semifinals. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. So this match determines who faces Tamina. You only usually watch I've only had 2 UFC streams. I don't know when I'm going to bring that back because every Sunday this month has a pay-per-view of some sort. So this Sunday is Hell in a Cell, which I don't know if I'm going to watch it. Yeah, because I don't have time to put your right now Dominic Mysterio is not going to be used yet. We have too many things we got to knock out. Right now we're in Mildred Burke Cup mode. Mickie James looking to advance to the next round, looking to make it to the semifinal. The winner of this match has a date with Tamina, and my God, after seeing Tamina's last 2 performances in this tournament, you better have a game plan. You better have a strategy. Three more quarterfinals. That's right. Mildred Burke Cup. So has the tournament been good so far? As I grab my phones. Has the tournament been fire so far? Mickie James gets placed in a headlock by Kairi Sane. Kairi Sane. No, because Shayna lost. LMAO. And Sane backing Mickie James up into the corner. And there's a kick to the midsection. No, Mickie James blocks. Dragon screw. Kairi Sane catches a kick and a dragon screw of her own. Whoever wins this match, they have a very tough task ahead of them. Tamina so far has been one of the most impressive women in this tournament, bar none. Hurricane Rana for Mickie James, however. Lots of fast action in this match, lots of counters. James and Kairi Sane countering a lot. And now it looks like Kairi Sane finally getting the first major advantage in this match with a snap suplex followed by a pin, not even a 1 count. Sane really just trying to put it together. She came back, returned to NGW after a 6 or 7 month absence. And in her first singles match back in the company, she beats 1/2 of the tag team champions. Can't get much better than that for Kairi Sane as she has that stretching that shoulder of Mickie James. And how about Mickie James? Mickie James has had some fantastic matches in NGW. That Pick Your Poison Fatal 4-Way at Ride of the Valkyrie. She came razor thin close to getting that contract, pulling it off the ladder. Unfortunately, losing to Zelina Vega in the end. But Mickie James with an incredible first match in the tournament. Big forearm. Beating Io Shirai of the Conquest. And what a beautiful slam. Sane continuing to go to work on Mickie James. And that looks like that really hurt the knee of James. Sane not wasting any time. Another snap suplex. Look at that forearm from Mickie James. Mickie James neck breaker. James had that scouted. Jawbreaker. Kairi Sane fires back. Kairi Sane with an Irish whip, sending Mickie James to the corner.
Kairi Sane, big move coming.
And we saw her take out Britt Baker with this walk the plank.
That's what makes her so dangerous.
And you know, she's gonna go to the top after that. She connected. Now she's on the top rope. Looks like a moonsault from the top, but James gets the knees up. All right, that's the thing about the high-risk maneuvers, especially when you turn your back to your opponent. Never saw the knees until it was too late. And James is using that to her advantage. Look at the combination strikes. But no, T-bone suplex into a pin. No. Kairi saying, let's go of the pin.
Feeling this might happen.
God damn it. Okay, I have to take control of this wrestler. Otherwise, it is... I gotta turn this shit off 100%.
Tell by the look in her remote engage. She is just so dominant.
What? That did not happen. We did not see that. Bree's gone. What's up, Rain? And Kairi saying, I really hate when that happens. I don't get it. We're just going to pretend that that did not happen. Mickie James got a mitt kick, went for a pin, and Sane kicked out. And this time, Sane, beautiful Falcon Arrow. And a 2 count. Just trading pinfalls are Mickie James and Kairi Sane.
Beautiful technique. It's over.
And look at the submission.
Mickie James really needs to dig down deep and fast.
James could tap out here.
And Corey, she releases the
Kairi saying, let's go.
Like a questionable decision on paper, but I'm sure she has something up her sleeve here, Cole. Oh man, she's rolling now. She might. Oh,
And a mitt kick. She gets another one.
that's all she wrote, fellas.
Mickie just backed Kairi Sane into the ropes and then came out swinging with that mitt kick. Kairi Sane kicks out at 2. How is that possible? How was she able to do that?
I'd say you're right.
Big elbow, 2 elbows. They both trade elbows. And it looked like Mickie James was going for a DDT, but Sane able to power out of it. And what's Sane got planned here? Kick to the gut. And she locks that submission right back in.
She can pick up the win here, guys.
Mickie James taps out, and Kairi Sane moves on to the next round.
What a way to win a singles match. These ladies put on quite a show.
What a match for Mickie James and Kairi Sane. Kairi Sane going on to wrestle Tamina.
She's taking care of business.
The first semifinal match. Mickie James is your favorite wrestler? That's awesome, Luke. Unfortunately, she lost tonight.
Every single minute of this one was memorable.
Here is your winner.
And Kairi Sane very proud of her win tonight.
And that's the way to start off the
I forgot, does she do her little celebration dance in this game? Because if she does, I want to see it. Because I miss Kairi Sane.
way to kick off tonight. Don't go anywhere, folks. We're just getting started.
She doesn't do it, damn it. Yes, she does. No, wait. God. I really miss the dance she would do at the end of her matches. I miss Kairi Sane. Sane very satisfied with that win she picked up tonight. Goes on to the semifinal. Tamina is in her forecast. So, after the match, we go backstage for another video package, and it's Samoa Joe. And Samoa Joe, he's stitched up. He has a patch over his forehead. He's bleeding, you know, from his match with Triple H at year 1. And Joe is ticked. And he says, Triple H, I admit, the better man won at NGW year 1. There's no denying that. You took me to my limit, and you came out on top. But you did do one thing. You did something that just doesn't set right with me. You cut me open, and Joe takes off the bandage and shows the stitches. You cut me open. You made me taste my own blood, Triple H. And I think it's time you paid your receipt. Because you see, it's Chicago, Illinois. It's going to be no holds barred, uncensored, the rules out the window, anything goes. So Triple H, how about you and me in a first blood match so you can taste your own blood too? Get some of your own medicine back. And Stephanie McMahon, she steps in front of Samoa Joe and she says, Hunter, you won the first battle. I'll give you that. You beat Samoa Joe at year one. But Samoa Joe, he's a killer. He is the real cerebral assassin. And he will prove that at NGW uNcEnSoRed. Because he is going to draw first blood, Hunter. And there's not a damn thing you or any of your friends, Shawn Michaels, Razor Ramon, anyone back there who calls you a friend, there's nothing that they can do about it. We'll see you at uNcEnSoRed. And then we go back to the ring for our next. God damn, it keeps telling about this update. We're not doing the update.
We have Alexa Bliss versus a formidable opponent. I can't wait.
We go to our. You just see her on your channel. I represent Mickie. Hey, Mickie James, Alexis Lurie, Mickie James, fantastic wrestler. We're in the next match, the next round, the next quarterfinal bout of the Mildred Burke Cup. The former NGW Women's Champion Alexa Bliss taking on Kaylee Ray. This is a rematch. These two have wrestled before for the Battlefield briefcase. Oh, you're tight and you're never late. You're never late to the stream. You're always on time as far as I'm concerned. Well, you know what you can do, Luke? You can hit that follow button. Yeah, so the way my universe works is I only use wrestlers that people have claimed. So someone is playing Mickie James. It's actually Witch Dr. Billy, which is why she was in that tournament. Bliss get one-on-one with Kaylee Ray, a rematch. These two met on the road to NGW year one, wrestled for that Battlefield briefcase after Kaylee Ray attacked Alexa Bliss at Anarchy in the UK. You will only want Mickie James. And they're meeting again in this tournament. Kaylee Ray beating Shayna Baszler in the opening round and Alexa Bliss beating Charlotte. Kaylee Ray looking to tie the series up. One win apiece between her and Bliss. But Kaylee Ray, she wins the night. Not only will it be one win apiece, but Kaylee Ray really gets a better laugh, gets the final laugh, because Kaylee Ray moves on to the semifinals of this tournament. And she will go on to face the winner of Hikaru, Shida, and Bayley. I want Brie to explain herself. I'm just going to ignore it. I hate that. I hate that this game, that's one thing that never happened in 2K20. They never did that in universe mode. So now I just got to go through all the settings and turn off run-ins, period. I don't want them at all in this game. Kaylee Ray. Yeah, I mean, I wasn't going to give her up and give her to you anyway, man. So it's all good. Unfortunately, when Witch Doctor's he's one of the fan bam, so I don't see Mickie James getting up for grabs. Mickie James is going to be taken for the remainder. What a nice downward spiral from Kaylee Ray to start this match. Now going to work on the shoulders. What have you missed so far? So this is the final Shockwave of the night, Titan. So far, we have a feud between Rock and Bray Wyatt. We have Finn Balor. Finn Balor came back, and Balor wants to challenge, or he wants to wrestle CM Punk at NGW uNcEnSoRed. We obviously have the six-man tag street fight for NGW uNcEnSoRed's main event. It's MJF, and it's MJF, Drew McIntyre, and Tyler Bate against right now Austin Aries and Sting. We don't know who the third person on Sting's team is, but he has three. We've already seen both of them, but Aries was the first one to unmask. And Bliss and Kaylee Ray going back and forth in this match. A kick to the back. Big uppercut from Kaylee Ray. Yeah, then unfortunately, Luke, I don't think you're going to be able to participate in this universe, but it's all good, man. And just dropping Bliss over the top rope. Kaylee Ray going to work on the legs of Bliss, kicking the ribs. And just curb stomp. Big kick. I don't think that doesn't matter. It's you pick who you want to play as. Doesn't matter if you're a big fan of the wrestler or not. Kairi Sane did win, and the match was pretty good. Big kick to the back from Bliss. And Kaylee Ray bounces back with a kick to the head. Irish whip from Bliss. I know he seems a little upset. Oh, I hate this. Did my controller die? It did. We're gonna let it.
For her, things do not look
Kaylee Ray working the submissions on Bliss. Man, rolling up's better though. What's the women's tag division looking like? That's a good question because Ember Moon and Naomi did beat Mia Yim and Liv Morgan. Right now, the new number one contenders are Lita and Candice LeRae. I just don't know when we're gonna get to that match because I haven't really wrote down. I mean that's fine, Luke. I would probably just stop bringing it up at this point. We've already established that Mickie James is taken. You've already established that you're not going to play as anyone else, so I don't think we need to continue that conversation. Kaylee Ray off the top rope. Moonsault off the top, and she gets it.
Oh, this is dangerous right here.
Kaylee Ray tries again. Big frog splashing, hits the knees. Oh, I definitely hear you there, Nibbler. That's why I like rolls, but yeah, I like a bow. Bow's my go-to. It's also it's way easier for me to put together a bow than a roll. Because my rapping skills are not the best.
Both the Raw and SmackDown Women's Championship. We're looking at complete domination.
And what's Kaylee Ray got planned here with Alexa Bliss just draping over the top rope and hits the ropes herself and just over the middle rope. Are you going to add Keith back to the list? I will, but you won't be able to switch to him. The way we do it in this universe, you're locked in with the wrestler of your choice until the season ends. And then you have the option of switching out your wrestler.
And SmackDown Women's Champion. She lost the SmackDown Women's Championship in the beginning of April.
No. Kaylee Ray flips out.
Once again.
Gosh, what a move. That might be it. Kaylee Ray might have tied this one win apiece. And a big win over Alexa Bliss. Kaylee Ray, one of only 3 women to pin Alexa Bliss in NGW. And she does it in the Mildred Burke Cup.
Man, oh man, look at that. Look at her go.
And then we have one more match.
I remember this part very well.
Here is your winner,
Bayley versus Hikaru Shida. And uNcEnSoRed. Former Mint, I got to get your toast, buddy. Let me go get a water. I'll be right back. I'm going to turn off the cam. I'm going to let these girls do their intro first. And then I'm turning off the cam.
It's Bayley! Give me a hug, man. No!
Okay.
making her way to the ring.
Guys, let's relax. Let's relax. Let's all relax. Let's take a breath. Let's take a drink for our friend, former man. To my guy, former mint. Here's a drink. Woo!
As we ready for singles action, Byron, what can you tell us about these two competitors?
Well, I can say that both of these superstars come into this match incredibly hungry.
I think Bayley looks so much better in 2K19 than 2K20.
Only one will walk away with their arm raised in victory.
He's the enforcer.
And her opponent from Japan, the
And there's the NGW Women's Champion, the Women's World Champion, unifying the AEW and the NGW titles.
We have here to start off this night.
All right, I'm just going to have to get rid of this guy.
When I saw this match listed as our opener,
I don't think this guy can get it. I don't think this guy gets it. Let's help you leave, man. There you go. We'll give you a fast exit. Jesus Christ. Read the room, guy. No one gives a fuck about your fandom of Mickie James. Get the fuck out.
You can feel the electricity.
And they lock up.
This is going to be some battle.
Shida backing Bayley into the turnbuckle.
The women's division as white hot as it is right now, you just know this match is going to be one for the ages.
A lot of times you see champs dial it back a bit when the
He was
title's
super
not
annoying.
on the line, but I don't expect to see that from her here.
There's a nice, beautiful neck crank from Shida. Bayley back to their feet. Bayley gets Shida back to her feet. Headlock and a takeover. And a nice punch from Bayley.
And the tie-up, make no mistake about it, this is all about skill, determination, and power.
And a nice hammer lock from Shida. And no, Shida catches Bayley and drops her face first. Big kick from Shida. And now Shida kicks Bayley right in the spine. Shida, one of the most dominant champions in NGW. Really, the most dominant champions in NGW are in the women's division. Shida's just lining up her title defenses left and right, defending against Shirai. Defending against, Irish Whip from Shida. Beating Liv Morgan. Oh, runs it to a knee.
What grace!
What is that? A float over DDT? Gets it. Defending against Shirai and Zelina Vega. And defending against Alexa Bliss. 3 defenses under Hikaru Shida's name.
I'm always perplexed as to why Bayley.
We can do a poll for Seth and Penta. I'm also going to ask you guys, you want the bad guy Maddox interference where I'll do like restart match for near falls? Are we wanting a long match, or do we want first pin or submission determines the winner? Because if you guys want me to do near falls where I pause it and hit restart and we give the match another go, we can do that. You guys can each use one. You guys, okay, so here's how we'll do it. You guys can each use a near fall. You get 1 near fall apiece. So, and you don't have to wait for the 3 count. If you really think if you think the match is gonna end, just type near fall in chat, and then I'll restart it and present it as a near pinfall. Only matches I will not do that in are tag matches.
She got the shoulder up in time. It could take more than that.
2 count for Shida. Bayley gets the shoulder up. Yeah, again, I apologize for a light stream tonight. I didn't have promos written, so I was just ad-libbing. Thursday's show. So Thursday's going to be pay-per-view night. We'll have 2 shockwaves, and then we'll end the stream with uNcEnSoRed.
Looks like she wants to beat her inside the ring.
Bayley bringing Shida back into the ring. And a big elbow drop.
The honorable one with a
What a suplex.
That's what makes her so dangerous.
Yo, Cashed In, you still here? Bayley to belly suplex. Gets all of it.
Is it enough to end this match?
And a shoulder up for Shida.
Still in this one.
Stephanie McMahon just cannot believe what she's seeing in this match.
Boom, what impact.
Shida with an elbow to the midsection. Oh, a beautiful GTS. And Shida off the ropes and a knee to the, oh my God, just turned Bayley inside out, flips over, leg locked and a pin. And a 2 count.
Wow, what's it going to take?
And Shida just getting in the referee's face. It's probably something she's learned from traveling with Stephanie McMahon as she eats an elbow from Bayley. Nibbler, let me know what you think of that game. I've been playing the hell out of that new Ratchet and Clank. I think that game's super good. Oh, beautiful fall away choke. And Bayley with a arm drag. Oh yeah, Craig. Tiger Mask Gold's wrestling at Uncensored. He's wrestling Phoenix. His debut is going to be at Uncensored. Irish whip.
Given their performances tonight, it's too bad one of these
Dude, Dark Alliance is going straight to Game Pass, and I cannot be any more excited about that. That game looks so much fun. And Bayley, the first woman to beat Hikaru Shida in NGW, and Stephanie McMahon cannot believe it.
these ladies in action. She's taking care of business. That's a woman on a mission.
Wow.
She's taking care of business.
The number 1 seed was just eliminated from the tournament. So, the semifinals, which will happen on Thursday, it's going to be Bayley and Katie Ray. They're going to wrestle each other. And then in the other semifinal, it's Kairi, Sane, and Tamina. None of the champions. None of the champions made it to the semifinals. Oh, wow. I forgot that this is not on my computer. That's a weird feeling. Not going to lie. Okay. Let's get to the pay-per-view. Let's get to the main event. Main event, Phil. Our 2 guys in the chat, LRG Shadow and Nibbler, are competing for a chance to challenge for the television title at Uncensored. Let's get to our main event. Bret Hart. I was hoping Cash was in the stream because Bret Hart is actually out here. Bret Hart comes out and joins us on commentary. So before we get this match started, we're going to get that poll going. Who will move on to challenge the U.S. champ? Will it be Bret Hart? Seth Rollins? Oh, wow, they changed polls. You can pick, you can have multiple picks now. That's pretty cool. 2-minute vote. Let's get it. All right, hey, so Catch 9, you're on commentary. You're on commentary table with me, so I hope you're comfortable acting in character because I'm going to be asking you questions about this match. So, Bret Hart, here we go. Oh, we got to see Pentagon's entrance in this game. Oh, this is so good. Already better. Yeah, Cash 9 is Bret. Already better than the Pentagon in 2K20. Bret Hart with me at the broadcast table. Congratulations on your defense over Buddy Murphy on last week's Shockwave. But let's talk about tonight. Tonight, you're going to be here you're here at commentary watching Pentagon Jr. Watching Penta El Zero M. Oh God, I gotta throw this out. Hold on, let me throw this out. Peter El Numero Uno. I gotta change it. I gotta change the poll. Wow, he's in that Chicago. Man, he's in the Chicago Bulls fit.
Rollins says it all. He is ready.
We'll get that. We'll get that pole fixed.
Rollins, one of the greatest of this generation.
Why can't I throw the pole though? It's weird.
And his opponent from Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 217 pounds.
Remember, you guys have near falls. If you want a near fall used, just say so.
Seth Rollins has made a career out of taking risks and seizing opportunities. Seth Rollins has been a multi-time champion, a Money in the Bank ladder match winner, debuted as
Wait a minute. What?
with Reigns and Ambrose.
What a weird system. That did not work. Oh, you know what? I have the wrong menu up.
Slayer, set for action.
I didn't even realize that was a thing.
This should be an incredible matchup. I mean, both men have extensive offensive.
Okay.
repertoires,
I
lacking
did
in
something. I didn't do a prediction. I did a poll. No wonder why I was confused. All right. Prediction is now up. And they break up.
Show here tonight.
Hey, if Seth Rollins is
Pentagon with the right hand. Seth Rollins, though, taking Pentagon off his feet. DDT from Rollins. And we have the Vegas odds makers on this match. I'm actually going to vote myself. And my vote, I'm not going to tell you who. Oh, wait, I can't cast a prediction on my own poll. How many votes do we have so far? Looks like right now, Pentagon, the odds-on favorite.
harsh impact.
Pentagon sidesteps that forearm. Kick to the midsection. Clothesline Seth Rollins over the top rope. Rollins spills to the outside. Yeah, I suck at navigating, so, man, I couldn't even tell you where to find it. For me, they always show up right at the top of the chat. If it's not there for you, I can't help you out, man. Rollins throws it, chases after Pentagon, and a big roaring elbow. Yeah, I'm literally looking at it right now. I see people voting on it as we speak. I couldn't walk you through how to do it, though.
This guy has plenty of fight left in him.
Yeah, but it looks to me like he still has plenty.
Bret Hart watching this closely at the commentary table.
Into this right now.
This match
Big clothesline from Penta El Zero M.
almost impossible to pick a winner. I guess we'll just have to settle in and enjoy
And just kicks the elbow. Big elbow drop.
piercing.
And Pentagon, the odds-on favorite to win this match.
Beautiful technique.
What a clothesline.
Connects. There's no reason to lose your footing on a move like that. Look at this. And a kick out, much to nobody's surprise. Too early in the match to end it.
Rollins kick in the back, runs into a drop kick.
Goes. That'll do it.
Overwhelming support for Pentagon Jr. in this match, according to the Vegas odds. Big jumping net breaker from Penta El Zero M.
You gotta believe this one's over.
And Brett, we just have to ask, if it is Pentagon, we've seen you wrestle Seth Rollins in NGW. We've seen it happen on Shockwave. You beat Rollins on Shockwave. But Brett, let me ask you, what happens if you have to fight a guy like Pentagon? I don't think you've quite ever met a guy like this before. As unorthodox, as strange, as different, as aggressive, as dangerous as Penta El Zero M. What will you do? Irish whip. Rollins bounces off the ropes and runs into a clothesline from Penta.
Rollins felt that one.
Penta debuted at Battlefield Japan, joining Kofi and Rey Fenix to take on Japan's Kota Ibushi, Ultimo Dragon, and Jushin Liger, voted as one of the best matches of the year in NGW. And a super kick from Rollins.
The architect. Oh, it's over.
Rollins leg hook goes for the pin. And a 2 count.
He's not going.
Hayden, thanks for the host, my man. I don't have my headset in, so I can't hear the host, but much appreciated. Thanks for stopping by. You're the man. Ripcord knee from Seth gets all of it.
Seth Rollins going for the cover. Architect trying to end this thing early.
All right, I'm using a near fall there. That was a near fall. Even though Nibbler didn't ask for it, he's getting it.
Here is your winner, Seth Rollins.
We're going. We're getting a near fall. Pentagon gets the shoulder up off that ripcord knee, and both men staggered and back to their feet. And they lock up one more time. This time, Pentagon, arms around the waist. Rollins trying to fight out. No, Rollins takes the waist of Pentagon and up and down scoops him.
Without you two bozos interrupting me.
And a big punch on the head. And oh, Pentagon clotheslines Seth Rollins. And a big uppercut from Rollins. A snap suplex. No, Pentagon, Penta El Zero M, knee to the head. Gets out of it and starts firing out of the right hand, starts firing off the right hands. And Pentagon just stopping. Bret, I've been up with some of the greats, so Pin will be just another step on my path. Bret Hart saying that he's not worried about Pentagon, and that's why Bret Hart is the champion. He takes on any challenger. And that I got to say once again, that match with CM Punk at NGW Year One, one of the best matches I've called. It was quite enjoyable as not only as a broadcaster in the sport, but as a fan of the sport. I have to say, Bret, that was a fantastic title match. And you and Buddy Murphy tore the house down on Shockwave last week. Now it's time for Penta and Seth Rollins to do the same thing as we head toward NGW Uncensored.
With these two guys, we all knew this was going to be an all-out battle. I know it's early, but he has
In
to
Chicago, Illinois.
not to let this get out of hand.
Going to be an explosive card. We have Samoa Joe and Triple H in a first blood match. We have CM Punk versus Finn Balor.
Seth Rollins.
We have that main event, that non-sanctioned, that unsanctioned lights out six-man tag elimination fight. It's MJF, Tyler Bate, and Drew McIntyre against Sting and Austin Aries. We don't know who the third man is on Sting's team, but Sting says he has a third man. And we saw him. We did see him in that Sting mask on Shockwave. Big roaring elbow that Pentagon misses. Pentagon moves back into the ring. Rollins rolls in, chases after him. Irish whip. And another clothesline. Rollins runs right into it. And now Pentagon with a pinfall. Only gets a 1 count. Big kick to the back from Pentagon. He eats a kick to the top of the crown. Pentagon rolls to the outside. And Seth Rollins fires off a big right hand. And Bret just watching this match closely from our broadcast table.
He's looking a little off balance. I don't think this is how he envisioned this match going.
As he throws Pentagon back into the ring. This match has been all Rollins so far. Rollins climbing the top. Pentagon on his feet. Rollins, big splash. No, Pentagon catches him. And a nice bag breaker from Pentagon. And look at that, just runs into him, drops the knee right on the face of Seth Rollins. We have an incredible pay-per-view at Uncensored. As I said, main event, the six-man tag non-sanctioned match. We have Ricochet versus Alberto Del Rio 2. The winner gets a title shot for the television title on Shockwave. Dude, the television title is that worker's title. We're literally Bret Hart, literally the television title has got a lot going on. So if you're look at what the television title's done. Bret Hart had to defend the title against Buddy Murphy on Shockwave. Now he's watching a match to see who challenges him for the title at Uncensored. And then immediately after Uncensored, the winner of the title match has to then face the winner of Ricochet and Alberto Del Rio. And that's what happens. That you sign up for that. When you have that television title, you sign up for that work. Pentagon Had a near fall, almost got the victory in this match. Just grueling main event. Camel clutch locked in. That's that just back stretched out. Rollins able to fight out of it, however. And big drop kick from Rollins. I might have booked more matches for uNcEnSoRed than I wanted to, so I'm gonna have to go look. Big super kick from Rollins. Arm drag. Pentagon out. And a big slap. And now Pentagon pin. Oh, I gotta get rid of this rope thing. Too many wrestlers are doing it. And Pentagon almost had a pinfall. And Rollins just gives him a mouthful of forearm. And Pentagon, the #1 ranked wrestler, ripcord knee, drops Pentagon. And the shoulder up for Pentagon. Penta El Zero M, Pentagon Jr., Pentagon, whatever you want to call him. Right now, we're possibly going to call him coming out on the short side of this match. Rollins firing on all cylinders. But Pentagon blocks a strike. He needed that. And Rollins catches a kick. Single leg crab. He's able to get out of it as Pentagon. And look at him just raking the face. Pentagon just going after the face of Rollins. Bret Hart just studying this match. Bret Hart, you're just taking this all in. Yeah, and I'm sure what you probably, knowing Bret Hart sees the strengths, he sees the weaknesses of both men in this match. And in his mind, you know he's working out a game plan, using this match as proof of concept. And oh my God, Rollins, looks like blood has been drawn. Rollins bleeding. And Rollins goes out on the outside after Pentagon. And Pentagon grabs Rollins. And what does Pentagon have planned here? It doesn't matter. No, Pentagon blocks.
This can go a variety of different ways, Corey.
And almost none of them are good.
And look at him just slamming Rollins on the apron. My God. Oh, I think I know what Pentagon's going to do. Yep, here it comes. Here it comes. Oh, he's not going to do it. I thought he was. Never mind. I thought he was going to knock him through the barricade.
There may be no coming back from this.
Rollins blocks it. Kick to the midsection.
Beautiful technique.
Rollins back in the ring. Pentagon after him. Both men bleeding. And what's Pentagon have here? My God! Package pow driver. Leg hook. We have a pin. It could be Bret Hart versus. No! Rollins kicks out. What a main event this has been.
Looking for the finish.
Pentagon just not staying off of Rollins.
Looking for the exclamation point.
And he's got another package pow driver spiking Seth Rollins. That could be it.
Rode him off earlier.
Here's the cover. 1, 2. True
And another shoulder up.
I'm in shock. What's it going to take to keep this guy down?
Oh, the architect is rolling now.
And Rollins fires back, jawbreaker, breaks out of it.
Wow, I thought he was a goner.
Pentagon, though, clubbing blow over the back. Rollins says, that's okay, I'm sending you over the top rope. Pentagon on that apron. Rollins taunts. What is Rollins doing here? Rollins could capitalize instead, wanting Pentagon to get back in the ring, and Pentagon gets back in, recovers. No, kick to this. That might be the mistake. That might be a mistake that Rollins just made. Pentagon, neck breaker.
He might have nailed it. Rollins fans have plenty to worry about here.
And look at that, Pentagon. He's going, no, that arm, he just snaps the arm. We've seen him do that time and time again.
The anatomy is
And now Pentagon on the top. Big elbow off the top rope. And he gets the pin. And on 2 count, Rollins is just resilient. Rollins is not going to give up.
He's not going to like this. He's looking at it.
And another package pile driver. How many more of these can Seth Rollins honestly take? That might be it. It's going to be Bret Hart versus Pentagon. No, on 2 count.
What's it going to take?
My Lord, Rollins just refusing to quit.
to power through and battle on.
And he slaps Rollins. And just starts choking Rollins out.
I like this aggression, just pure brutality.
Come on, easy. Enough already.
And now Pentagon really getting aggressive. Just firing away on Rollins. Rollins, however, comes back. Shoulder tackle. Pentagon jawbreaker.
When this guy's on,
Rollins sidesteps. Pentagon kick to the midsection. And a slap.
Nobody can. Ooh, what impact. Rollins fans have plenty to worry about here.
looking for a repeat.
Oh, and Pentagon going right after that arm again. My God, snaps the arm again. He's gonna pop that shoulder right out of the socket. Pentagon now sees this as an opportunity. Pinfall and a big win. All right, well, Shadow, what you doing? If Shadow is not in this stream to ask for a near fall, all right, we got a near fall. This is it. This is for all of the marbles.
Here is your winner, Peter El Zero M.
And the first match.
And Seth Rollins able to get out of that pinfall.
The bell. And here we go.
And they lock up.
That you can show someone who's new to our brand of entertainment.
Snapmare from Pentagon. Now we're back in a grappling exchange. The blood being wiped from the foreheads. From the forehead of Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins with a trip takedown. What? Anybody's ball game. And Rollins Irish whipping Pentagon into the ropes. They bump into each other. They collide. They bump heads. Pentagon backs Seth Rollins into the ropes. This has been one hell of a match. And Bret Hart just taking it all in. Because Bret Hart, you have a tough task ahead of you in Chicago, Illinois when you wrestle one of these men. It's going to be you versus either Rollins or Pentagon for the NGW Television title.
Right to the arm, hyperextend your elbow.
Arm drag from Penta. Penta El Zero M with an arm drag. And Pentagon going right to work on that shoulder. Just working on submissions now. Looking to stretch Rollins out, hurt Rollins, do some, have Rollins accumulate some of that wear and tear.
I guess not.
And look at that kick to the midsection from Penta. Penta with a big clothesline that drops Rollins. Rollins with an uppercut. Penta fires back with an Irish whip.
He's starting to show signs of
Rollins blocks.
he's gonna want
Rollins poison Rana gets it. Rollins finding a second win. Finding his second win in this match. Backing Penta into the corner. Penta now seated out and stomped.
Corner. Oh, the referee better get a hold of things.
And Penta looks hurt. Does not look like he can recover. Leg hook. Seth Rollins with another pin, and somehow Penta able to kick out at one. It looks like it was a superficial cut on Rollins' forehead. Bleeding worse than what it actually was, because now that the blood's been cleaned up, not much more of it has been seen. And look, Seth Rollins was taunting, but Pentagon got back to his feet and a jumping neck breaker. Irish whip. No. Elbow from Seth Rollins. No. Knee from Penta. Penta with a double leg takedown followed by some punches. Penta just firing away punches and bunches on Seth Rollins. Uppercut from Rollins. Big chop. Pentagon on the ropes. Irish whip. Big drop kick. And a nice kick. And Rollins is bringing the fire to Penta. Penta fights out of the corner. Big drop kick. And it looked like there was some blood in this match again. Looks like someone's cut was reopened. I can't quite see whose. Maybe I'm wrong. Thought I saw some blood on Rollins. I don't see it. I don't see the gloves on the referee either. And Penta goes right back to that. Oh, my God.
This is his opportunity to win this thing.
One of my favorite submission moves in all.
Rollins back to his feet.
Here he goes.
And another, how many of these can he drop Rollins with before enough is enough? Leg hooked. This is it, Brett. This is who you're going to wrestle at Uncensored. My God, Rollins did it again. He just keeps finding a way to power out of these power drivers, just digs deep, finds it deep within, and Pentagon not done. Pentagon not done. Look at that. Look at the combinations. And Penta once more goes after the arm again. My God, snaps it. Rollins is not going to have much of a shoulder left after this match is over. Pinfall, leg hooked. And Rollins kicks out again. And that's the question. Is he the toughest? I don't know. Brett, can you survive seven pal drivers? Pal driver number 7, another one?
But he's running on fumes here. Does he have enough left in him to capitalize?
If it doesn't end the
And Pentagon, pinfall. Penta with the pin. And a kick out. And now Pentagon getting in the referee's face, just in complete disbelief. Now he decides, you know what, we're going to climb to the top. And on the top rope is dangerous. A dangerous man off that top rope is Penta El Zero M. We don't see him do it often, but when he does, he goes for the finish, a big drop kick from the top rope. And Rollins somehow shoulder tackle, knocks Pentagon down. And a ripcord knee catches Penta on the button. Pinfall. Seth Rollins can do it right here. No, 2 count.
I don't know where he's finding the strength to stay in this one.
And now Seth Rollins climbing to the top rope. What does Rollins got planned here? Moonsault. My Lord, how beautiful was that, Brett? And now Rollins sees this as his opportunity. Look at him dropping him. Well, oh my God, a sling blade. And a pin from Rollins. He thinks this is enough, and he could be right. No, kick out.
Yeah, but he's hurt, guys.
What a match this has been.
Seth Rollins gets out of trouble, and quickly. Seth Rollins.
And Rollins, another kick.
Seth freaking Rollins. Unbelievable. Oh, boy.
And now backbreaker from Penta.
Here we go. Rollins fans have plenty to worry about here. Seth
I don't know what Pentagon has planned here. Oh, yes, I do. He's going right back to work on that arm. Penta just going a little crazy on the arm.
Be it. And if you thought the first one was brutal,
Momentum clearly in his corner.
And a package power driver. No, reversed. Clothesline.
Target. Setting him up right where he wants him. Pulls the rip.
And a ripcord knee.
strike from the Kingslayer.
That's what he was covered here.
And Rollins beats Penta tonight. Bret Hart versus Seth Rollins. The rematch will be happening at NGW Uncensored. And Seth Rollins is celebrating in the ring. And the show ends with Bret Hart getting in the ring to join Rollins. He shakes Rollins' hand and holds the title in the air. And we have scheduled for NGW Uncensored Seth Rollins challenging Bret Hart for the NGW television title. And that concludes this episode of NGW Shockwave. We will see you next Monday with NGW Shockwave. And don't forget, in 3 weeks, we have NGW Uncensored live in Chicago. We're going to see Seth Rollins challenge Bret Hart for the television title. We're going to see Ricochet and Alberto Del Rio 2. We're going to see Tiger Mask Gold and Rey Fenix. And don't forget that main event. Oh, we're going to have the finals of the Mildred Burke Classic and a 2 out of 3 falls. And don't forget that big main event, 6-man tag. We're going to just join the Bad Guy Club. As a member of the club, receive a pair of sunglasses, a switchblade, and a leather jacket. So thank you for joining the Baddest Club on Twitch TV. And remember to stay bad, because being bad is fun. So Diz, actually the next stream is Thursday. We just say that Shockwave is on Monday. So I always refer to it as Shockwave. I always refer to it as Monday in stream. But our next Shockwaves are going to be Thursday, as is Uncensored. So we'll see you guys Thursday. Big show, main event for NGW Uncensored is a 6-man tag, lights out, non-sanctioned street fight with elimination rules. It's going to be MJF, Drew McIntyre, and Tyler Bate of Disrespect and No More. And so far, they will be taking on Sting and Austin Aries. And we don't know who the third man is on Team Sting, but it's going to be a big fight. Big fight, Phil.